Welcome everybody to a brand new episode of Pass X Balestier Khalsa. So with me I've got as usual my man Joel. No Kelvin this week, right? Joel?
No, we don't have Kel this week. Kel is going to be rested down.
He's on
So
community service again.
he is on community service. He's serving the nation.
And we'll be there on Friday, so he'll be there. So we can
That's him there.
whoever
Yep.
misses him can say that to him
Can say
who
hi on him
stays.
on Friday. He will be
Yeah,
there.
you wouldn't be there on Friday, so
I will
we
be
we
there.
we're
I'm
using
still
squad
I'm
we're
still
using
trying
squad
to
rotation, you know.
I'm still trying to change my schedule, see if I'm able to make it because it's a big game and no, we want to be there to support the boys and no support
Yeah.
the management there. But Russ, I think there's a bigger game that's happening while we speak, or while I had my power nap, before we came in. What do you
Yeah,
have to
yeah,
say
yeah.
about that, man?
Yeah, the Sea Games was going on, and I think just before we came on air, Singapore beat Cambodia 1-0.
Yeah.
So your hopes of going through to the next round is still very much alive. What do you got to
Alive.
say?
I'm not too sure. Will I give the word alive? Let's just talk a little bit about this, all right, before we even start our main topic. I think the Sea Games. I think a lot of hopes have been placed in this. Sending out our under 23 team. The boys are ready to go. But I think results didn't go our way. We kind of screwed up the first game, Laos. I mean, these are the kind of games where you need to win. Laos. I mean, it's like the kind of Minos versus Giants. I feel that Laos is kind of, I mean, all due respect to Laos, I think they are a good team, they're a good country, good footballing aspects as well. But has how Singapore has derived football, how they have come up. I feel that we should have won the game. We should have gotten all 3 points. Thailand is a little far fetched. We know how good Thailand are in football, be it in their youngsters' lives or in the adult senior teams. They are really good. So Thailand is really off. I think the next game we're going to play against Malaysia. So and Malaysia is not going to be a walk in the park for us, and we need to win. And you see, we even struggled to beat Cambodia. It's only 1-0. Yeah, I mean, in football, 1-0 is or 2-0, 3-0. At the end of the day, it's 3 points. But
Mm.
if you're going to look at the game as a whole, I think there's something that's worrying for us. Because I know I've been seeing a lot of Facebook posts, a lot of Twitter tweets. A lot of people have been going on and on about how bad our boys have been performing in these Sea Games. But hey, no, like I said, if you can make it to the next round, which is the semi-finals, whatever you did in the group stages is all erased off, and everything will be just focused on the Sea Games. No, just like how we had our Suzuki Cup. No, we were quite a little bit bad here and there, but when we make it to the semi-finals, it was all joys, laughter. I think that the guys really put on a great display for us. So we hope that a replay of this. But Russ,
Yeah.
we are up against your Malaysian team.
Yeah, I mean, I was surprised with the first result because
Yeah.
I was in my JB house over the weekend on Saturday actually. So when I
Wow.
came in and then I just put on the sports channel, this game was going on. And then I just saw, wow, Singapore losing 2-0 to Laos. And then I was thinking maybe, I've heard that Laos is also a rising nation. They're no longer a pushover. So could be that. But, Singapore clawed back, good spirit to draw
Yeah.
2-2. But then to get hammered 5-0 by Thailand, I mean, that's a damaging blow.
It's
But,
tough. It's tough.
you know,
And
you, I mean, to lose to Thailand is fine. But to get hammered 5-0, ooh, that shows a bit of a disparity. But you never know. I mean, when you play Malaysia, it's, form book goes out the window. Anything can happen.
yeah,
Yeah,
correct. A lot of history with Singapore and Malaysia. But
yeah.
I'm quite actually impressed. I won't use the word surprised. I'm quite impressed with how Malaysia has come up. Using these under 23 boys. It's a game whereby you want to see youngsters, and I think what I've seen in Facebook as well. The people were quite disappointed that why are we bringing in overage players? I mean, that three slots for overage, can we just fill in under 23 players as well? Just bring in a full fledged under 23 team in, and then have fun in there, get the boys game time, and let them get exposed to international levels. But it is what it is, and
Yeah.
I think as we speak, in 20 minutes time, Malaysia is going to play Laos. That's a huge game because if Malaysia were to win, then we have got an all important must win game for both Malaysia and Singapore. But
Yeah. True.
it is what it is, man. Under 23, that is where football starts for most of the boys, leading up to becoming playing for senior levels and, bringing your way. So, with that said, we have our own star as well. You know, uh,
Someone who did well in the youth level as well.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So no, we are up and running. We are just can't wait to talk to him. All right, he has
Yeah.
a lot of experience playing in the international levels in the very young age. Something
Yeah.
that I don't think I never had that kind of exposure. I think probably rugby gave me a little bit of time. Ras, I'm not too sure. Did you represent Malaysia before?
My state team, Negeri Sembilan Sikh Union,
Ooh, no
under
wonder you're always all up for degree Simbilan.
under
Huh?
16. I think yeah, junior team. So yeah,
Nice. All
that's the
right.
highest. Yeah.
That's great. All right, man. Russ, shall we bring him on? The midfield
All
maestro
right.
of.
He just set his hair. He's
He
ready to
just said
go.
his hair. He was taking a little selfie, telling people, guys, look, I'm going live on Backpass X Balestier. Before we bring him on, guys, I want to say for those watching out there, please remember to like, share, and subscribe to Balestier's Facebook and Instagram page. They are on TikTok as well. And don't forget to also like our Backpass Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Instagram
I
as
just
well. So don't forget that we are on
Let me
all.
just show one comment first.
Let's show the comment. What
Muhammad
are both of
Ridwan.
you, Ridwan? I hope you're doing fine, Ridwan. All right,
Yes,
I'll catch you up
Ridwan, we are
again at
good.
10
We're
o'clock.
good.
Yeah,
Thanks for the support. I hope you stay on for the rest of the show.
I
And
think he
without
was
further
there.
ado, let's go.
Let's
Mr.
hit it up. Midfield maestro
Amirul
of
Imran.
Balestier Khalsa Football Club. Here we go, Ammirul.
Hi, hello.
Hi,
Thank
apa
you for
khabar
having me.
Amirul?
Hey, good, good. How are you?
All right, good
We are
man.
doing good, bro.
Yeah, this I got to say, Amirul's one of our, I think, the number one fan of Backpass. We'll discuss that later in the show. But we go straight to the point, Amirul.
Okay.
Your last game against Tampines Rovers, Joel. You, myself, and Kel, we were all, buzzing. WhatsApp was buzzing. We were
We were like
catching the game.
stuck to the TV.
Yeah.
Hawkeye. We were watching the game. Every second of it, we were playing it as well with the boys. What do you think about the game, Joel? What do you take away from that game? The positives from it.
I think we can some of the positive. I think we can see what Akbar and Azmir wanted to imply into the team play. Playing for the back. Trying to press. Get our midfield to really work up from the ball. And distributing. The only thing I think that there are a lot of positives I can name, but there's one huge negative that's gonna
We will talk about the negative later. Positive
it's going
first.
to dark down. No, the positive. Yeah, we'll talk a lot about that. Like I said, I think the gameplay, whatever they did in training, has really worked out well against Tampines. First half was a bliss. I think the boys put in a great display. There are a lot of passes between the midfield. That
I think there was
something.
very good
Yeah,
transitions. I
yeah, there
think
were a
there's
lot of
nice
good transition.
transitions
I
between
think
the
there were a
lines.
lot of good, sweet, 10 full good passes leading up to a chance at goal.
Yeah,
And
an attacking
and the fitness
opportunity.
level
Yeah,
was there as well. So these are some of the positives that we could take. And I think that was one of the best first half the boys have ever played. Coming back after a huge break.
long
Usually
break. Yeah,
they have kind of miss and match. That the boys are lacking of first touches and all. But this time round, the first half was a bliss. But yeah, a bit hard luck to not gotten a result. But what do you feel, Russ? What about you? Did you felt that there was some good positiveness out of it?
yeah. As I mentioned, I think the good transitions in play they show really good ingenuity. There's some really good passing movements. Get into good attacking positions. Quick play as well. So I think those were positives. Amirul, yourself, you were a player on the pitch on that day.
Yeah, man.
What do you think went right? According to, of course, you were given a game plan by the coach. What went right?
Okay, I think firstly, of course, we are very devastated with the result. But then again, talking about the positives, I think we really played well. Like what Joel mentioned, Coach Akbar really imposed us to play from the back. Even though whatever the outcome is, even if it's not against us, we still want to instill our playing style from the back and not give up in whatever we are trying to do, and whatever we're doing in training, we really replicate it in a match. So I think what went right or positive on that game was we really stick to our game plan, and it's just that really unfortunate that we didn't get the 3 points. Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, Amirul, I think this question is for you. It's not
Yeah,
related to the
I
game.
was about to do that, man.
Yeah.
Amirul, you're gonna take this chance. We're gonna put you in the
How do
spot.
you fancy Singapore's under 23 chances in the current SEA Games? This is from
Uh,
Faisal Basir.
Can you be a little bit honest, or you gotta
I
mince on your words?
I try to be as honest as I can. So I think to answer that question, I think yes, there is slim chance of them still qualifying to the semi final, because yeah, like you said, it's a do or die match against Malaysia, and a good thing is they won the game just now against Cambodia, even though the score was very narrow. But important thing in a group stage is 3 points, so doesn't
Yeah,
matter what the outcome is, but yeah, I think they still have a chance, and also depends on the game later Malaysia will be playing. But I think not to worry about other opponents, but uh, worry about your own performances. So I think, yeah, they really have a slim chance to qualify for the semi final. And I believe they're gonna give a good fight against Malaysia, because Singapore and Malaysia, whenever we play, we always want to bring out something more in us to show that we are more superior than our
Hmm.
neighbor. Yes. So
Yeah.
I
right,
hope that
man.
will bring more spur in them to get the vital 3 points.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice. All
Yeah.
right,
I
Raz.
can.
I,
Yeah. I
I
can.
hope the head coach is hearing this, man, so that the next Sea Games maybe. I think you still qualify for the next Sea Games, yeah.
Me, no, no, no. Uh,
Okay. So from the positives, we go to the negatives. We talk about the goals that we conceded. Joel, do you reckon the goals were a bit soft
Uh,
conceded?
I think the first goal was still. Well, I think the first goal was a work of art with how Templins played. I think that I will give it to Templins. It's a bit difficult. I think in terms of the goalkeeping wise, it's difficult to. It's like literally like 3 yards away, and I think it was Memorovich who kind of just smashed it in. So that's difficult from any goalkeeping point of view, is to save that, and their workout play. I think that was brilliant. So I wouldn't want to fault our defense with that. I was only quite frustrated that we were conceding goals out of set piece that was not really a well taken free kick. It was just a low drive, and something whereby I'm not too sure whether was our keeper ready. No, he was felt that needed some time, and Rev didn't have much of the game. I think we had like four calls that went against us. I remember there was one Stoffik elbowed Wailun, no cuts, but we got the free kick against us. I think that was the biggest joke of the game, because I think if Templins would have went one man down, I think we would have been back in the game. I think we would have walked away with a 3-2 win. So I think these are kind of the calls whereby along the season I've seen we are not been getting. It's just hilarious whereby it's just blatantly in front of the referee, and Tofik elbows Wailun. Wailun goes down, and the free kick goes against us. So these are kind of the calls whereby it's going to be difficult for the players to take in, because there's only this much they could argue with the referee. At the end of the day, referee holds the biggest call. So, and the boys have to start moving on from there. And if you
Yeah.
look at it, that game, we were screaming out loud for Jumbo, man. I think if that game had Jumbo, that game would have been over in the first half, because we had a lot of chances in the first half whereby if Jumbo was there, they would have been brilliant. I think there were once or two passes where by Ammirul, you took it up from the midfield, played from the back, and no, you managed to find our center forward, you managed to find our other two Japanese guys, and they just needed some big presence in the center of the park.
A focal point.
Yeah, no, so that
Mm.
was really missing. So no, we missed Jumbo a lot. So we could have gotten something out of it. I hope we can see Jumbo in our next game. I'm not too sure how is he faring right now. So hopefully he will be back. But tell us about the positiveness that you took. I think you guys did so. The negative point of view. What are you disappointed in that game? I know the results didn't go your way. That's one of the negative. But in terms of gameplay wise, did you felt that your team did not do well much in the second half?
yeah, I think. talk about the negative side is um, we during part of certain parts of the game or moments in the game we didn't really hold the ball well enough,
Mm.
so we didn't really hold the ball too long enough for the Tampines to be disorganized. So our gameplay was to hold the ball as long as we can and let the defense be disorganized, and then we have to switch play when they are disorganized. So I
Ah.
think for that part, yeah, a bit disappointing because we did that, and we did that during training before the game, and yeah, I think that's the one of the most disappointing thing, that we didn't really execute that when we
Yeah,
already trained that in training. So
Mhm.
we already have our game plan, and then it's just that we didn't like I say, I think and also the final ball, like you say, I think we really miss Jumbo presence up there, and I think with Jumbo around, I think we can with his presence around, we can definitely finish. So the missing part was is the attacking third, and also the final the final touches towards goal.
Mm. Okay, Amirul, I just want to ask you, bring you back again to the goals that we conceded.
Oh yeah.
What's your opinion on those goals that we considered? Do you feel like what went wrong there? Because I think you were also in the defensive half during both goals. What do you
Yeah.
feel went wrong?
Okay, to walk through the first goal especially, yeah, it went through the middle. I think it was Kyoga, pass it to I think Kopitovic, and then he hit to the side. I think it's just and then Memanovic just drills the ball in. It
It
was a
was
good
it
goal.
was from a corner. I didn't clear the lines
Ah,
properly.
yes. I
Yeah.
think we were too focused on one position, and we forget
Mm.
about our the third man running, especially
Okay.
Tampines. Yeah. So I think we lapsed that in defense, and then that's why he had the space to exploit that space and get the goal. And also for the second goal, yeah, the second goal, I myself considered the free kick. I think it was a soft one because he Kopitovic like two times taller than me, and
Yeah, yeah,
he
yeah.
was
Yeah, I
sitting.
remember
all
that.
like paper, man. Just like
Yeah,
Yeah,
touch
yeah,
him
yeah.
and he's
I
like
remember
raw
that. Yeah.
paper.
yeah, yeah. So I was explaining to the ref, what should I do? He's already so big. So what? I should let him turn against me? Of course not. So of course, for my own defense, I have to be hard on him, so to not let him turn. But I don't know. The call was against us, and then yeah, to lead the goal from the free kick. I think yeah, it was a soft goal to be conceding. Honestly, I think it went through Bruno legs. I
Yeah,
think so. Yeah, it went through Bruno legs, and it wasn't really a fantastic free kick as well. If it
Mm.
was a top corner, top bins, okay, I can
Yeah, yeah.
say
yeah. Tell
yeah.
me about
And
it.
it was the ball also bobbling towards the bottom corner.
Mm.
So yeah, I think
Normally, when you defend these free kicks, is there like do you all go through some instructions that the wall got to stand, or nowadays you have a players lying down behind the
Lying down,
wall,
yeah, man,
the
Russ.
crocodile they call it.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But
Do you
you
all?
didn't really expect that from Kopitovic, We
Okay.
thought because, but yeah, to answer your question, yes, we do have our wall set. Especially our keepers will usually
Mm.
set up the wall, like for example, who's the first man, and also the destroyer. So I think the wall also had a fair share of to be blamed
Mm.
for because I think if we really want to put a wall, we have to be stuck together and tight so that the ball won't go through the wall. So I think the defense should also take the blame and that's including me because I was inside the wall. Yeah.
Okay. And just speaking about your personal performance, what do you make of it?
Personal performance, I think I did quite poorly. Honestly, I think I did quite poorly because I
Man
didn't
is
really.
eating a humble pie right now, man.
No, because honestly, because I tried to control the tempo of the game, especially have those uh, have those in between pass with the triangles with the center back and and our wing back, but I
Mm,
didn't really stroke the ball uh, long enough for Tampines to get disorganized, especially. But overall performance, yeah, like I said, I think I did uh, poorly because especially against Tampines, they have three in midfield, especially like Memanovic, Yase, Kyoga. Those are the
oh,
midfields
what's
where
his
they
name?
just pass every.
Nakamura, is it?
Yes, Kyoga Nakamura. Yeah.
Ah,
So
that
we
guy.
know.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know.
Brian.
Yeah, we know he's always the one collecting the ball from the defense and giving
Mm,
that split through pass to Kopitovic, so, giving that supply pass from the midfield. So
mm,
I think it's a challenge for us as a midfield if we play against these kind of players. So
mm,
we have to be like one step ahead of them, and
mm.
especially during defense. Yeah.
All right. Okay. And now we talk about the most controversial moment of the game, the red card.
Mm.
It's
Yeah, I
it's
think.
remarkable, that red card. I mean, I'm astounded at
How,
how
man?
the
How?
hell did the referee give that a red card, because he gave a foul away in Balestier's favor, but he sent
Yes.
Delwinder off for
Yeah.
second
Yes.
yellow card
Correct.
for elbowing him. But when you watch it on the replay, they're both like wrestling each other. He's trying to break free. He wasn't like, purposely, just
Yeah.
elbowed him in the face. Of course,
Yes.
I think that
Yes.
he did hit him, but it
Mm-mm.
wasn't on purpose. It's
Purpose. Yeah.
accidental, as they're trying to wriggle free from each other, and then the referee just sends him off. What's the mood like in the dressing room after that?
Oh, obviously we were against the referee when he make that decision, because as you can see in the replay on the video, especially after the game, we saw the video, like Del was literally trying to move away from him, and then I think Memano make the most of it.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, and then yeah, he give Delvin the red card, and then the foul is on us. So
Yeah,
we were asking, I say, what was it about? Even the Tampines player was like so confusing. It was like, so
Yeah.
who's ball? They were like arguing, and then they were when they hear that the referee gave the ball towards us, the decision on us. Even the Tampines players were also laughing at his decision. Yeah.
mm. Joel, your thoughts?
I think I summed it up, man. The referee is a joke. I think it's because of the ref. The game actually didn't go in our favor though. We played. There's only this much we can play, and if a ref is gonna screw things up for us and not make important calls, like I said in my earlier topic, whereby Taufik should have gotten sent off. A few free kicks outside the box wasn't going in our favor. I'm not too sure what is a foul in the eyes of the referee. For those watching out there, if you could enlighten me, what is a foul in football? Because as I've known, if you trip a player outside the box, it's an immediate foul. Especially when it's without the ball. So there were two occasions we were supposed to get fouls outside the box, and I think that would have laid out very nicely for either Gareth or Darren or Wailun, to really swing in a good try against the keeper. And I'm not out of disrespect. Template's keeper, he's kind of short, and we could have actually tried for some long balls. But if things don't go in our favor, it is terrible. And the fact that Dell's gotten a red card for an offense whereby he's trying to get out of the way. Russ, is whereby someone is hugging him or the kind of scenario. You are trying to get out of the way because you know
Yeah,
what? It's already 95th minute.
yeah,
You want to the adrenaline is pumping. You want to get on with it. You want to get the ball back, and end up you being the bad guy, and the ref decided to be the hero of the day. And he wants to, maybe he didn't being able to, he wanted to practice how to write reports of sending out red card. So Raz, all about ref writing their reports after red card. So Ammirul, don't get so saddened by this. All right, please make sure Dale is pumped up and all. uh,
yeah.
Yeah.
I hope the appeal. I know there's been an appeal placed by Darwin to get this red card rescinded. I hope it's
yeah.
I hope it's successful.
Let's hope
Um,
so as well. I
Yeah.
think, I
don't.
think one of the management staff also got a yellow card, right?
Yeah.
It was
But
Darwin lah who got yellow card.
Yeah, is it Darwin or Azmi? Yeah, I think it was Darwin who got a
It
yellow
was
card.
Darwin, yeah.
So I don't know, man. The ref has like a what individual
Vendetta.
agenda, with Balestier Khalsa, sending off players, yellow carding management. But hey, uh, it is
All
what
in the
it
game.
is. We didn't get the results, but I hope we can look towards the next game with more fire, because I know for once, Amirul, you are ready to go on to take on Albrechts. But before we even take on Albrechts, all right, we're gonna just lighten down your mood a little bit.
Yeah,
Talk a
that's
little
the one
more
I'm talking about.
positiveness,
Yeah,
negativeness, and we want to get you a little more. We want to get to know you a bit more. All right, in terms of your personal life, your footballing thoughts of the outside world. All right, it's a template that I always ask your players, and
okay.
I think right now, how many we've interviewed, Russ? We have done four of them.
your teammates. Yeah, I
Your
think
teammates. I think
more
we've
than
done
that. I
four of
think.
them, and
Uh,
when I ask a particular question, all four of them have been disappointing. I've been very frustrated with that. All right, so let's
what's
hope
your
that
question?
you're different. Yeah, Ras knows which question is that. All right, okay. I hope you're different, man. I really, really hope. Okay, okay. Let's go for
Okay.
it. Oh, before that, the main man himself is this. All right, let's just done it. Don Darwin, thank you so much, Vice Chairman, sir. Ask him why he want birthday off. Okay, I'm going to start off with when is your birthday though?
April. It was
Oh,
April.
it's
last
Okay,
over.
yeah,
It's
last month.
over.
Yeah,
right.
it's over. Yeah,
Okay, but
it's over
okay,
already. Yeah.
you just gotta answer this yes or no. Were you given a birthday off?
No, 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 no
No, you're
offer.
not. But did you request for it?
No, I didn't. I didn't.
You
No.
didn't request for it. But
Yeah.
why? But why did you? Why you want a birthday off?
No, no. This was especially a joke from my teammates. I didn't say anything, but then they were the one who telling the coaches that I want to have the birthday off, but I initially didn't
Oh,
say anything.
but
Yeah.
in the end, were you given?
No, no,
No,
no,
no,
no,
no. He
No.
didn't
no,
ask.
no.
Yeah.
Come
Yeah.
on, man. Oh, you didn't know that you could be given a birthday off.
No lah, no, no, no. I also don't consider a
All
birthday
right,
off.
man. Next time, just knock on the door. Go to the boss. Just tell him, boss, it's my birthday. I want to celebrate it, and can I get
And
it
you are
off?
invited. Must say you are invited as well.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's the
Yeah.
keyword. All right. The keyword is you got to say like, boss, you are also invited to my birthday party. I'm sure
Birthday off.
he will love this. All right. He's alive for party as well. Okay. All right, guys out there watching, we are gonna get to know Amirul a little bit more. All right, let's go. Okay, Amirul, who actually inspired you or motivated you to take football as a career?
I think it was my dad because he's the one who introduced me to these sports, and he
Mhm.
he himself represent a national team just during his youth days.
Oh
So
wow.
I think he stopped after that. So I think for myself, I look up to him because he's the one who introduced me to this sport since very young.
Football, is it?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
All right. Wow, that's nice, man. Shout out to your father for actually inspiring you to take up
Yeah,
football as
Yeah.
a
yeah.
career in Singapore. All right, man. So, are you gonna like fulfill this journey? Playing football throughout the rest of your lives, or you have plans to like take it as a coach, or take it down to teaching football, or coaching football. What's your
Or
plan?
be a physio.
Or a
Oh no.
physio? Because we know what you studied as well.
Okay. Yeah. So basically, of course, I I want to pursue football as my career. I look it up as my career because I've been playing since I was 18 years old professionally. Yeah,
Oh
since 18
wow.
years old. So, um, of course, I really look this as my career. But as a footballer, our career is short, so we really have to plan what comes afterwards. So, as of now, I've just been doing coaching with the young kids as well, and
Mm.
of course I want to play as old as I can or I can. So
Until
Right,
as
man.
old. Yeah. Okay.
yes, yeah.
Russ,
So
man
that's my
turned
plan.
professionally 18 years old. When I was 18, I was serving food and studying as well. Man, you're gifted, man, Amirul. All right, the next question, Amirul. Facebook or Instagram? It's a tough
Facebook.
one for these days, huh? Facebook, really? You're not someone
Wow.
who's photogenic.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah,
Cool. Cool.
Facebook.
Cool. Cool.
Cool, interesting. All right, okay, here's the good one. Your favorite football club besides Balestier Khalsa, though?
Manchester United.
Oh,
Yay!
right. Okay. So I hope my next few questions You will be the first one to break the duck. All right.
Okay,
Okay.
looking forward to that.
Looking into the aspects of the current footballing world now, the forms of players now. All right. Who do you think, in your mind, is the best footballer in
As
the
of
world?
now I would say it's Benzema. I would
Wow.
say
You can't
Benzema,
Wow.
say
yes.
anyone besides Benzema. Honestly,
Yeah.
it's gonna this now. Now
Karim,
it's
Karim
Benzema.
is Ras. You cannot motivate them to just say Karim Benzema all the time, man. Did you have a conversation with Ras before this?
No
Okay,
conversation.
I'm gonna ask you something very cynical. Don't you think Mo Salah is the best player right now?
Uh, I would say partly yes, yes, partly
Partly
yes.
yes. Hey, Ras, at least he said partly yes, man. My God. There was some who said, nah, let's just go to the next question. All right. In general, the GOAT of football, Messi or Ronaldo?
Ronaldo.
There
Oh,
you got it.
finally.
Finally,
Finally, he's did it. All right,
now
man.
now
Yes.
Joel can sleep easy.
Now we can sleep easy. Finally, all right. For the guys who are out there who came on the show before, Ammirul had said it, man. I'm saying it again. Who is the GOAT of football?
Cristiano Ronaldo.
That's it, man. He's the one always. Okay. You've got four teammates, all right, to play with yourself to play five aside. So which are the four teammates do you pick?
For including myself, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
including yourself.
Yeah. So keeper
you're
will
the fifth
be
player.
okay. Keeper will be Rudy.
All right.
Okay, Rudy. In the back I would choose uh Dell and yeah Bruno. And
Oh, he's
then
Wow.
going for all
Okay.
defensive, man. The futsal.
yes, and in the middle I would choose Riora.
Hmm.
Oh wow! And then yourself
And
up front.
uh no, in the middle will be myself. Then up on top will be Jumbo and Riora.
Ah,
Yeah.
right.
That's too many players
That's
already.
two way players, man.
Two,
Amirul.
one,
That's
two,
all
three, four.
teammates only. So you have
Only four
Dell,
teammates.
you have Bruno, and yourself, and yeah, correct. Jumbo and
Jumbo.
Riora. Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Oh,
Rudy also. Rudy. You
so you gotta
mentioned
Oh
cancel
yeah,
Rudy.
Rudy
Rudy.
away, man.
Yeah, Rudy.
Who are you gonna cancel? Rudy then. Oh man, I hope he's not watching this game. Training is gonna be tough for you tomorrow. All right, man. As a midfielder, okay, I think as a defensive midfielder, I think you would love both. But which would you pick between these two? Okay, scoring a screamer or taking out a player with the ball.
Scoring a screamer.
Oh, have you
Yeah.
scored? Okay, over the years you have played football. Have you scored screamers though?
Uh, I think back in my youth days, yeah,
Hmm.
I
All
did.
right, man.
Yeah.
All right. We are still waiting for that screamer.
Yes. I hope
Maybe
so.
At
this
Toa
Friday.
Payoh Stadium.
Maybe in
Yes,
Tokyo
yes,
Stadium Friday. Yeah.
yes,
Never know.
yes. Right.
Usually after you guys talk here.
We
Uh,
don't talk about it, Joel. Don't talk about it.
okay, yeah, yeah. We don't
Don't
talk
talk
about
about it.
it. All right, man. Okay, this should be interesting. Okay, because you're someone who have played for the nation during your younger days. Playing in an FA Cup final for Balestier, or representing Singapore in a friendly.
Oh, boy, it's a tough one.
Tough one, huh?
Uh,
FA Cup final or just a friendly though, just to earn one cap.
I think I would go with a friendly match, lah. Singapore friendly
Oh,
match.
damn it. I was hoping
Oh,
that you're
true.
going to say
Yeah.
FA Cup final, man.
But it was a difficult question, man.
All right. But I mean, but the friendly is going to come in every now and then, right? FA Cup finals, you may not get season after season.
That's true. That's true. But
That's true. You're
yeah,
going
I
to
don't
change
know.
answer.
Maybe yeah.
All right, we'll keep it to Singapore then. Okay, the last couple one. Do you fancy Balestier's home jersey or the away jersey?
I really fancy the away kit,
The
especially
away
in
kit.
all black.
That is
Yeah.
fire, man.
I mean, I do love our home kit as well. The stripe white and red. I really like it. But I think
Right?
some black it's something different. And I
Hmm.
think we are the only team in the league who has all black kit. Is it?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
You're
that's
right.
the
Yeah,
only one's
Yeah.
all black.
yeah.
It's beautiful. All right, the last one. This should be an interesting one. All right. I know you don't have much coaching experience. You're learning, you're doing it right now. But let's just say 10 years or 20 years later, you become a very well known coach. All right. Or maybe, let's just say 10 years' time. Huh? All right. You're in your prime, you're good with coaching. Would you want to play for Singapore in the World Cup, or would you want to manage Singapore in the World Cup?
I think I want to play in the World Cup.
Ah,
Yeah,
right, man. You don't want to
you know,
scream at players, ask them to run so they give me the World
yeah,
Cup.
yeah, it's different. Yeah, yeah,
All
totally.
right, man. We have known much about Amirul. I think thank you, Amirul, for saying the goat of
Thank
football,
you.
Ronaldo. The duck is broken. Russ, over to you.
All right, okay, Amirul. Now moving forward from the previous game, now going to the next one. A really tough game against
Yeah.
Albirex Niigata. Probably one of the worst opponents for us to face after that disappointment against Tampines Rovers. Um, what has been the preparations like in the changing in the on the training ground?
I think we really have to reset everything back because and forget about the last game really because we can't do much about it and
Mm.
it's
Mhm.
the past. So we as a team right now are really looking forward to play against Everex. All of us are motivated to do well than last game because it was a disappointing result. But you know, playing against Everex is one of the best team in the league. So of course, as a player, you want to show that you are better than than the than Everex in terms of like the players wise, and we are all looking forward to that, and we really have a plan to play against Everex, and we really just can't wait, especially playing in Topayo
Mm.
Stadium. You know, I think that will give us a little bit of advantage towards the match because you know Ibrex who loves to keep the ball, uh, who loves to keep the ball and play possession football, and
The
I
pitch
think
might not be in their favor.
in the favor,
Yeah.
and I think we should really capitalize on that and take
Yeah,
advantage
yeah.
to our account. Yes.
Okay. And Joel, I think the previous result against Albirex would have been the lowest point this season for Balestier, right?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. I think I'm not sure how much motivation does that result give you guys, Amirul?
It's gonna
Uh,
be tough, right?
yeah.
Coming back from a 6-0 and then you're looking at but I think Russ, I think we've always said, right? Round one is done and dusted. Let's not look
Yeah,
back. Look in front. But I think what will be a big, I think, a hit for them is not getting the result against Tampines would snowball the morale down. And also losing Dell, out of this game. I'm not too sure if the appeal went in, but as of now, we are taking it as Dell is not playing
mm,
on Friday. So that is
yeah.
another worrying sign as well, whereby it's difficult to lose one
Not
of
sure
the.
on Jumbo's fitness as well if he's
Yeah,
back.
and we're not too sure
Yeah,
about Jumbo's fitness. So that's like two key players where we're going to miss out in a game whereby we have actually played and started the first half really well,
yeah.
only to break down and crumble down in the second half. So I want to know what are the changes in training that you guys have talked about in terms of trying to hold Albrecht, or are you guys don't go too in depth because I know some Albrecht people might be watching. Are we going to take the game to them, or what are the thoughts of the game that's going to come up on Friday?
Okay. So towards the game on Friday, we already start our game plan and already start doing our game plan in training, and don't mind me about talking if you are losing like Dell is not playing maybe for this Friday. I'm sure that the bench players or the players that are gonna replace Dell is motivated enough to show himself and show that he's worth inside the first 11, because in our training everyone really wants to be in the first 11, and Coach Abba really had a good headache on who should he pick. So I think
Mm.
as a players, that's what we want from the coach. You know, we have to give our 100% even during training and show that uh, we are worth in the first 11. So to answer that question, yes, we do have a certain strategy to play against Albirex. We still want to instill our playing style. You know, doesn't mean it's Albirex. We have to like sit play park the bus or something like
Yeah.
yeah. We're definitely not going to do that because like I say, we are instilled with Coach Agba playing style, and we're gonna still do that even though it's Emirates.
Oh man, Russ, sorry man. I'm just gonna ask Amir a little bit things. What are your thoughts on Daniel Godo? I think you guys just signed him. He's
Mhm.
boys back at home again. No, I don't think so. He played
Yeah,
against.
Joel's gushing about him.
Yeah, I was actually excited though, because I was seeing him play for Balestier first, and then he went on to play for Young Lions, and then now he's back at home again. Were you all excited, or ecstatic when you guys heard that? No, he got signed back.
Yes, yes, definitely. He's a good addition to the squad. Especially he's still young, and from this is my first time playing together with him as a teammate, and
Oh,
I
nice.
really think that he works really hard for the team, and he does have those individual skills, especially he's fast in the wings that he can take 1v1 towards the defender. And yes, I think he's a good attribute to our squad. And also he's been training hard, and it's not easy because he's just finished NS, and
Yeah, to
it's
do
time
the
to get his
that's
fitness
stuff.
back, especially match fitness. That's I think that's more important than your than the normal fitness. So I think slowly he's getting back, and I'm sure you're gonna see him play
All
soon.
right, man. There are a lot of
Yeah.
young boys, young startlers, coming in up in Balestier. How's McCoy though? He's get good from his injury.
Yes, yes. I think it was his first game.
Yeah,
It
man.
was first professional league game in
Oh
Singapore.
wow.
Yeah, he start and he finally start. So I think it's normal to get nervous before the game, as you can see. But I think he fairly did okay for the game. I know he wants to play longer, but unfortunately he had to sub out in the first half.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But yeah,
living up to
but
the goal now.
yeah, but and also talking about Harry, he's also one of the uh, younger prospect that you should look for, because he's really quick and he's still very young, and
Mm.
he has the world at his feet because he's very
Oh
fast.
man,
Yeah.
spoken like a true professional, man, Raz.
Wow, nice words.
Man.
Okay, Amirul, wish you all the best of luck for the
Thank you,
match
man.
on Friday.
Thanks,
Yeah,
We'll be
Russ.
there
Thanks,
cheering you
Russ.
guys on.
Yeah,
Joel
thank
will
you,
be
Joel.
there in spirit.
Thank you, Joel.
If he's
Yeah.
not
I'll
there,
try to be in the game, lah. I'll try,
if
lah.
he's not there physically, yeah.
The moment he said the world is at his feet, I feel so pumped up, waiting to come to the game. But I just need to find some time to get out of 2 hours, man.
Okay, Amirul, now I'm going to play with you a quick fire round. 10 questions, personal questions.
Okay.
First one, your favorite food.
Favorite food. Uh, Mee soto.
Okay. Favorite drink.
Uh, Peach tea.
Peach tea. Okay. Movie or series? What do you prefer?
Series.
Okay. Anything you're watching right now?
Man, share some
Uh,
series, though.
Currently now no lah.
Nothing, right? Oh my god, it's so dry.
Currently
I
no.
was hoping you
Yeah,
were saying
yeah.
something, man.
I
I
know,
mean,
I
I,
know.
I started watching Top Boy for a little bit. I don't know, man. Raz, are you watching any series at the moment? Maybe we
Nah,
can
I'm
share
also
something.
struggling to get any
Yeah.
that's interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
Same.
But I mean, if you need something, I think you should try Top Boy. It was
Top
recommended
boy.
me by your boss. Yeah, Top Boy.
Okay. Can
You should try that.
Okay.
I watch it. Yeah.
Yeah. I just completed a movie, but it's a Malay movie called Showtime 1958.
What the hell is that, bro?
Yeah. That's all about
Yeah,
PK
I'm
Ramlee
not
and all
like,
that.
what? It's like, what the hell is that?
Okay. Favorite kueh.
Favorite kuih.
Raya
I
just
would
finished, huh? You
say
cannot say you forgot, huh?
Yeah.
I would say Nutella tart.
Okay,
Okay.
guys, wait.
What do you
What?
like about that?
Sorry.
I need to Google it.
You maybe gotta explain to Joel what is it.
Oh,
How do you spell
it's
that?
basic Nutella tart. Basically, it's just
Nutella tart. Nutella
yeah,
Oh,
tart.
latte
yeah,
latte. Oh my god,
yeah,
I
Uh,
was
yeah.
thinking like some Malay word, man. Latte or what? Say.
Nutella, yeah, Nutella tart. Yeah,
okay. Yeah, Nutella's a favorite. I love
yeah,
Nutella.
yeah.
But for me, I think it's kueh tart. Kueh tart's my favorite.
Yeah, that's
Or
the best.
kueh makmur.
That's
Yeah,
You
nice.
know
that's
that.
easy. I know
That's nice.
Raya just finished. Calm down. We all are hungry.
Okay, your favorite place to go to in Singapore?
Favorite place to go to?
Geylang Serai.
No.
The Plaza and the Ramly Burger, man. Let's go for it, bro.
You can go to JB. Why you need to go Geylang?
Yeah, thank you.
Correct, correct. I would say a go-to place probably just
Yeah.
Orchard. Yeah,
Okay.
Orchard area. Yeah.
Yeah,
Town area. Get
I
some
understand.
sneakers in, huh?
Understand. Yeah.
Yeah.
Your favorite music. This is interesting.
R&B, hip hop.
Okay.
I think it's the team. The team is making them all listen to one genre.
R&B hip hop, yeah.
Yeah.
What kind of R&B hip hop from the 2000s of today?
Uh, Starting from like uh, Nelly, Neo, yes,
Nelly,
of that
yeah.
genre. Right?
Wow,
Okay,
interesting. All
okay.
right.
That's good music. That's where it starts. That's where the good music
Yes.
starts, not today. Favorite Malay artist?
Oh, not Saya Azmi, yeah.
Not Zaid Azmi.
Whoa! He's the
Uh,
only one who said that, man. That was spot on, bro. All
Rudy
right,
said Peter Pan. So yours
Russ,
is Zaid Azmi.
that's it.
Okay. Zaid
If
Azmi
he's watching,
listening.
if he's watching and listening,
I hope you watch,
give
ah.
this
I
guy
hope
a
he's watching,
special moment, man. He just said you're the best artist.
I'm sure you'll have some words for you tomorrow in the training ground.
We'll see tomorrow morning, for training.
Yeah. Favorite female celebrity?
Human celebrity. I would say Kendall Jenner.
Okay.
Whoa.
Kendall
And
Jenner.
went straight up to Kendall.
Okay, now next one very interesting. Married, single, or ready to mingle?
Married lah, married.
Married.
Oh,
Wow,
wow.
nice. How long already?
Sorry, I mean I'm not married yet lah.
Oh, you're
No,
not married. Alamak, it's
no.
not.
Oh no, Ammirul, you gotta say that right. We heard it. We
We
heard it.
yeah, we
You
heard it as
said
you
that you're
married.
married,
No, I'm still
bro.
single. I'm still single, but I do have a girlfriend. Yeah.
You're
Okay,
married to football, huh?
single but have girlfriend.
Look
Oh,
at it.
whoa,
Yeah.
Even he heard it. Look at it. Even he heard it, man.
he's shocked.
Even he heard it. I
Delvin
don't know, man.
shocked.
Is there something that we're missing out, Russ?
No.
Maybe
You
married on the way. I don't know lah.
maybe married to the
Pending
or
lah,
maybe
yeah.
he's married to football, though. Or I don't know, married.
Okay,
Interesting.
last question. Your dream holiday destination.
Oh,
Don't say KL, huh?
no. Probably how to say, Italy. Venus.
Okay.
Yes.
Right. Delvin said something about green.
Uh,
Ammirul, what does it? Does it mean?
What
Can
is
you
that?
tell?
I don't know lah. This there. So it's talking.
You want to explain something about green? Is that a
Del,
book
maybe
or
you
a
should tell us what is it you're talking
yeah?
about, man.
Yeah. I don't understand what he's trying to say about green.
Okay, all right, never mind.
Green
Let's
festivals
move
of
on
Man
first.
Stadium.
Maybe Del's got something to come back with.
Yeah, we need to say a lot of things.
Amirul.
with him. Man
So,
needs some water to cool himself down, Raz. Give him some time. Wait.
hey, alamak, sorry lah, alamak.
That's really
I
something
didn't,
about
I
this
didn't
green,
notice.
bro. Oh, look at that. It's coming out. It's coming out. Is a very loving boyfriend. All
Thanks,
right.
Oh,
Del. Thanks, Del.
Okay. Shout out to Amirul's girlfriend. I hope you're watching this.
does she come and watch your games?
Uh, Not watch live, but just watch from home.
Okay,
All right.
Yeah.
I
not
think
in
she
the
should come.
stadium.
You should invite her, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, one day.
your family, any of your family, they come down to watch.
Yeah, sometimes they come down and watch. Yep.
Okay.
Especially my friends. Some friends usually watch our game.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Right, man. That's great.
All right.
Yeah.
So now, back pass. You are number one fan. I've been noticing you've been liking our Instagram posts, every
Yes,
single one,
yes.
even that's not related to Balestier Khalsa, because of course, the whole idea of back pass was to speak about football from the 90s and the 2000s. And
Yes.
so, of course, we got regular posts from those eras and podcasts as
Mm.
well from those eras,
Yes.
talking about different topics or interviewing ex players and all that. But you're like our number one fan, so thank you very much.
No, thank you. I really appreciate you guys, especially to come up with this podcast and especially this back pass podcast. It's something we as a footballer really appreciate a lot because you guys are really the ones that are supporting us,
Mm.
and coming down to the stadium. So it means a lot to us, and it's really I don't know for some players, but for me it really gives us the motivation, to give back to the fans. Yeah.
Oh, that's really sweet.
Russ,
That's
I
really
think he's
sweet.
indirectly telling me to get my ass to the game this weekend. I think he's slightly telling this. But Russ, we got to just sidetrack a little bit.
Yeah.
Uh, We have this question from Wailun though.
Hello.
Who is your favorite coach?
Favorite coach? Locally is obviously Coach Akbar.
For you.
Yeah.
Oh, were you paid to say this, or
No, no,
I
it's
mean,
from my heart.
technically you
From
are
my
being
heart.
paid. All
From
right.
his heart, he says.
How about internationally then?
Yeah.
But, I think I like the playing style from.
How could you forget this name, bro? How could you
I just
forget
saw
this name?
I just saw the comment.
All right, for
I just
those
saw,
out there watching, I think Asbury is part of the favorite celebrity list, all right, not
yeah.
the
Yeah.
coaching list. All
Favorite Malay, this one.
right,
Favorite
I
Malay
think the
artist.
rabbit is out of the bag. Then he said, because he want to start on Friday."
No, no,
That's a
no,
good
no.
way because he said a lot of people are watching this live today for you to say all this.
Oh,
All right. So internationally, your favorite coach.
I think Pep Guardiola because
Okay.
he really plays really modern football and
Mm.
very attacking
But he
football.
doesn't play youth though.
Yeah, that's the
That's a conversation for another day, man.
different.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, so Amirul, you were part of the Youth Olympics team in 2010.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, and Singapore did quite well in that competition.
Mm.
Mm, yeah, you could consider that. You could call it that. Yeah. Um, what was that experience like? I think you scored a few goals as well in that tournament.
Mm.
Creamers.
Oh yes. So I think it was really, I think 12 years ago. That was 2010 years.
Yeah, man.
So
Time
it's really
flies.
yeah,
I'm gonna
it
Google
was
that.
a long time ago. And so to get the experience when I was only like 15 years old and to play at home in Singapore and the fans backing us because it was the first Olympic Games
In
uh,
Singapore.
in Singapore especially. So it was really a good experience because we were playing against the likes of European teams like Montenegro and Bolivia. So we could see what was our standard back then
Mm,
to compare with teams like Bolivia, Montenegro, and as a 15-year-old boy, of course, we were we were also excited to play this kind of tournament. Of course, we have to manage our
emotions. Mhm.
emotions, especially, and we do have during that time we do have like a psychologist that come and
Oh,
talk to us. Yeah, yeah.
okay.
So it was really invested during back then because there were so many uh, volunteers from outside that talk to us,
Mm,
talk to us, especially in terms of like the media approach, what
mm,
should you say and stuff like that. So because we were only just like 15 years old,
yeah.
because we on our mind was just to play football. We didn't know that there was a media coming,
Mm,
so everything was very new to us, and we are not used to that media thing. Come training session, take photos and do interviews, and our pictures come on the newspaper. So we weren't used to that. So it was a really good experience, and to sum up that tournament, yes, I think we had a good tournament because we clinched bronze medal, and I think that is
yeah.
something I should I think I will remember for the rest of my life lah.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah, what a big impact Coach Kadi Yaya had as well, right?
yeah, definitely good coach, especially for the youth. Uh, something that we are lacking of. Coach Kadir. Yeah, very very well respected as a coach,
Mm,
and I think everyone would say the same thing as me who's been under him, because he coached the likes of Haris Harun
mm,
and during his time, and from the interview also Haris Harun also said the same thing. So everyone have the same respect as him because he's just different lah. He really push us as players to our limit, and we can see ourselves improve as a player.
mm. Okay, Joel, do you remember
Yeah.
much about that Youth Olympic Games
Uh,
2010? What were you doing in 2010?
I mean, I think it happened quite a long back though,
Yeah.
but it's a bit
So
difficult. But if I'm not wrong, I think the boys had a great display. I think they did wonderfully well. Yeah, like what Ammirul was saying. They had they had a bronze medal as well. So
Yeah.
I think kudos to that. So something to maybe enlighten his memories. I think this will be a good photo for him.
Yeah,
Oh, you
yes.
found the photo lah. Where are
Yeah.
you?
Yeah.
Where are
Where are
you?
you in this, Ammirul? Let's try to find Ammirul. I think is he the one in the
Uh, yeah. Beside
bottom
bottom row, the
bottom
second
row,
one.
right?
Yeah, second one, right?
Second from the right. Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
Okay.
That's interesting, man. I mean, do you still have contacts with this voice?
Yeah, yeah. We do have a like a chat group for all of us. So we do keep in touch, and sometimes yearly we play futsal together, and just to
Okay.
bring everyone and
Nice. Yes,
together.
another one
Yeah.
during the game time where you guys were at the podium.
Yeah.
Wow,
Yes.
memories, man. Wow,
Memories lah.
that's amazing,
So
man. Any of these players right now, turned professionals playing in the league right now.
yeah, there's only I think only a handful of us,
Mm.
including myself. There's Fasha from Tanjung Pagar, and myself, Muhaimin from Hougang.
All right.
Yeah, I think that's about it.
Oh,
From
okay.
the picture that you showed me. Yeah, yeah,
Well, there's only three of y'all left.
three. Yeah, I think
Wow.
three.
But
Mm.
certainly, yeah, I think rising up to the podium, I think this is one beautiful memory to
Yeah. For
stay
your
here
lifetime, man.
for the rest of your life, man. Raz, yeah, tell me about it, man. I mean, the only podium that I managed to raise was I'm not too sure. I've carried a lot of podiums, but I've never stand on it. Interesting, man. Wow, what a
Yeah,
beautiful experience in this Youth Olympic, man.
yeah, so
Yeah.
long ago already lah.
Yeah, man.
Other.
Let's take a little bit of the comment section, Raz. I think they
Yeah.
were saying that why didn't you say Ignatius Ang as your favorite coach?
I
No
don't
lah,
know. I
it's
don't know what the link was this to what Ignatius Ang
Yeah,
for what. I don't
a
not too
lot of
sure.
something green, Ignatius Ang, a lot of inside jokes coming up, but it's still be odd to know. And here we go, Kelvin. What's up? He's up and running with some community service and Kel,
Calvin says hi.
so much. Ammirul too misses you, but hey, we'll catch you guys up in the game against Albrecht on Friday.
nice.
Russ,
Yeah.
Youth Olympics, man. We're never gonna get Olympics again, but
Yeah.
it's gonna be difficult. Hopefully, we're able to do that. But I just wanted to ask him though, the first break in SPL. I think this is something that a lot of people wanted to hear from him.
Mm.
Take it away, Russ.
Yeah. What was your first? How do you get your first break in the SPL or at that time S League?
Yeah, I'm so
Uh,
excited to hear this.
I think I was in Young Lion. So basically, before that, before I reached 18, I was in the National Football Academy.
Mm.
NFA,
For
yeah.
NFA, they call it NFA, and then only some of us will be like so-called promoted to Young Lions. Yeah,
Okay.
only a handful. So I'm lucky enough to be one of them, and then to break through to Young Lions squad, and then yeah, when I was 18 with Young Lions, and my first match was against Balestier Khalsa.
Whoa.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice. The NFA trainings are usually held at the ITEC, right?
yeah, yeah. During my time
Yeah.
in
Yeah, I
ITC,
remember
yes,
seeing
correct.
these
Yeah,
boys. Man, Raz, they always come down, huh? With their synchronized bags, the pants, the shirt. It's like they're literally like professionals back then, no?
Yeah.
All
I
these
can
players,
imagine. Yeah. You representing your nation, the best in the country,
yeah.
so to speak. Who was the manager that in at Young Lions at that time when you first made your breakthrough?
It was Coach ID Iskandar.
Okay.
Yeah,
ID
Coach ID
Skandar,
Wow,
Iskandar. Yeah.
wow,
manager. Okay.
nice.
And what was he like as a manager or rather head coach?
Uh, Good because he was, of course, someone we also look up for because he was a captain for the
Yeah,
Singapore
yeah.
team, and he won so many titles under Singapore national team. So it was good to have this kind of recognition as a coach, and we players really look up to. And in terms of coaching wise, also, I think he's a good coach because he took like I think two SEA games under him.
Mm.
So I think yeah, he's a good coach, definitely.
Okay, great. Okay, Amirul, before we sign off, just want very curious to find this out. all the posts that we post on our Instagram and Facebook, rather Instagram mostly that we
Yeah.
post. Do you know much about those posts?
Yes,
Ras
Whatever
has
we,
been
whatever
wanting
we're
to
posting
answer
about,
this,
you,
man.
yes,
you
definitely,
know.
yes.
All
Yeah,
right, cool,
especially
man.
those 90s players you post. Yeah, so it brings back memories because some of the players also I grew up watching.
Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Ras, I want to ask him one thing though. I mean, of all the posts that we've been seeing, are you able to derive or or make a wild guess of who is Ras's favorite football player?
was cannot lah,
You give it a
cannot
try.
lah.
Okay, he's an Italian. All right, he's an Italian player.
Italian player. Defender?
Yeah.
No,
Is it
He has
he's
a
a
ponytail.
he's a number 10.
Totti?
No,
No, back then. You need to go rewind back some more.
from 90s.
Oh,
He have a similar name to the Brazilians.
oh, can't think of any man right now. Who ah?
Yeah, could be a bit before your time.
Have you heard of this name called Roberto Baggio?
Oh, Roberto Baggio. Okay.
All
Okay,
right.
so
That is his
he's a
favorite player.
favorite. Okay.
So when you see him on Friday, tell him, Raz,
Okay.
your favorite player is Roberto Baggio.
Okay. I remember that. Thanks, man.
All right. Amirul, it's been a pleasure speaking to you. Thanks for taking the time out to speak to us as well. Keeping you away from your
Yes.
dinner as well. So sorry
No,
about
no.
that.
It's okay.
Yeah. Joel, any last words?
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
man.
Amirul, any last words for the fans
Yeah,
listening
some
in?
for the fans,
Yeah.
playing this Friday. What you want to tell them. It's been a rough start to round two, but all yours, bro.
Yeah, for the fans, firstly, I would like to say thank you for your support throughout the years back then. But like you say, we didn't really start well during our second round, but I'm sure that we can repay back the faith to the fans by giving our 100% on the field, and I'm sure we can get a win for the fans especially. So I hope to see you guys there, and we are really motivated to play this Friday.
All right, we're looking forward to the game as well on Friday.
Yeah,
Come on down to Topayo Stadium, 7:30 kickoff. Or is
yep.
that 7:45?
7:45 is the kickoff. We are
Seven
playing at
forty-five is the kickoff.
the
Okay,
stadium.
you can be
Guys,
there by 7:30.
yeah,
Yes,
ticket
so
prices
feel
are
the
pretty.
atmosphere.
Yeah, ticket prices are pretty cheap. All right, so flood the entire stadium. All right, we need a lot of support for this game. It's going to
And
be a
if
big.
I'm not mistaken, food and drinks have been allowed in the
Now,
stadium.
yeah,
Yes,
Yeah.
correct. Yeah,
So
so you did
yes,
not need to worry about
yeah, you don't
screaming
need.
your lungs out without any
Yeah,
water.
you,
yes,
you can bring your water, and I'm not sure if there
Yeah,
are any
man.
stalls available selling food or drinks, but
Yeah,
yeah,
it's not going to be a mini bazaar there, but no,
yeah,
you guys can bring in your water. Yeah, spot on, man. Raz. Good info out there. So you guys can bring in water, some food. All right. If I'm not wrong, I think the water is to be plain water. I'm not too sure about that. Going down there, guys. All right. The ticket prices are pretty cheap. Get in there. Don your
get in there.
Balestier
Yeah,
jerseys. If you think this jersey is really nice, you
it's
fancy
on
wearing
sale
this.
there. Yeah,
Yeah, it's on sale there as well. And I know Russ and Kel will be down there as well. I
yeah.
hope to be down there as well if I'm able to make
We'll
it.
be there to do some giveaways as well. Speak to the
All right.
fans.
Yeah, speak to the fan,
Yeah,
ask you
come
about
up to
the game.
speak to us as well.
Yeah,
Don't be
come on,
shy.
say hi. Just say hi to us, guys. Yeah. So
Yeah,
thank you so much for
thank you,
gracing this evening with us. So
thank
sorry
you.
about your dinner time. I hope you can
Yeah,
get back to dinner, have a
yeah,
good rest, and get pumped up for tomorrow morning's training. For the rest out
yeah.
there, please subscribe to Ballistier's socials on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, and Passt ourselves as well on all socials. We'll be back next Wednesday. This is Joel, and this is Raz signing off. See you guys
peace out.
back again
Ciao.
next Friday on sorry, next
See
Bye
you.
bye.
Wednesday. Peace out. Bye.
Bye.